I was out doing the Glenburn Township cleanup. Actually went out a day ahead after doing the Waverly Township cleanup and seeing how much there was available just a couple days ahead of the cleanup. I wasn't able to go out the night before of the cleanup. So this time, the Glenburn Township cleanup, I went out a day ahead and was just amazed. You should see the stuff that I got. I'll show you that in a minute. And then I'm going out today again. I'm going to hit the township again and another township called Ransom Township. And I've never done that one before. And if there's anything else to show, I'll show that stuff again. Okay, I'll start off here. A vintage Wilson golf cart. Looks like it's in perfect condition, just needs cleaning. Rolls perfectly. Doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. It's just very dirty. Just needs some cleaning up. And this I could not believe. A large punch bowl. I've looked it over already. I don't see any chips or cracks. Sounds perfect. No, don't hear any cracks. Honestly, don't see any cracks in it. That was amazing. I stopped by a house that there was a tag sale at about 3 weeks ago, and in that same house they had a bunch of stuff on the curb. And I found a few things in front of the house there, and this was one of them. This little book. A bunch of boxes out on the curb, and I dug through the boxes, and this was in that box. These are some casters. That same house. All of these bed slots were at that tag sale house. And this little crochet. They had it's for sale for $12. I don't remember seeing it at the tag sale, but grab that. And at another house, they had a bunch of telephones. There were just too many to take, but I grabbed this one. Looks like a trim line phone. Looks like it's in perfect condition. Almost looks like it's brand new. There were a bunch of office phones there, but they looked like they were missing all the handsets. So I left those. And then another house, 2 pieces of crown molding, and an auger bit, and a piece of pressure treated. And a cast pedestal. It's a like a concrete, but it's hollow in the middle. I don't see anything broken on it. Just got a little bit of wear right here. The paint's peeling off of it, which is nice. And this seemed to be the year of the suitcase sitting out. There are many suitcases sitting out. So I grabbed this one. It's got a label over the tag here, so I'll have to peel that off. It's just very dirty. I'm going to try to clean it up. It's a suit bag. Make sure all the straps and everything are with it. This looks like this should clean up. Inside that was this cloth duffel bag. And another house. What looks like a brand new iron. I'm going to have to plug this in and test it and see if it works. Almost looks like it was never even used. In the same house, a small ironing board. I'll have to wash this fabric, it's all moldy. And maybe even replace it. Been on the lookout for an iron at a yard sale or something, because I'm selling vintage fabrics and I need an iron to press the fabrics. An oak plank. Looks like it's a part from a piece of furniture. Got that. As I said, this was the year of the suitcase, and believe it or not, found this vintage American Tourister suitcase. Once again, just very dirty, needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I see some keys inside here. I'll have to test these keys. Even got some slippers in here. The inside is in great condition. One little ding right there, but I don't think that'll hurt it. Just needs a good cleaning up. Another little ding there. Other than that, it looks like it's in great condition, great shape. And there's another piece of stovepipe. Use that for dust collection. And I stopped at one house. Actually, many houses had just boxes of stuff sitting out. So I rummaged through boxes at several houses. One house had some VHS tapes. A whole box of these VHS tapes. International Association of Round Dance Teachers. So they're dance tapes. Instructional dance tapes. There's a whole box of these. And then some instructional books at the bottom. And same house, a bunch of 45 records, square dancing records, whole box of these. There's a whole box of these 45s. I'll have to sort through these. And over here I have a folding metal table. It's quite rusty, but I was looking for an extra table for the finishing room, so this will work. I have to put a new top on it. The top is all warped and rotted. And came across a house with several boxes and some styrofoam, cardboard, all these Amazon boxes, a bunch of air pillows, some bubble wrap, some plastic poly bags from Macy's. Piece of insulation. So that's about it for round one. I'm going to go out again today, as I said. I'm going to hit the other township, the Ransom Township cleanup. As I said, I've never done that one before. And I'm going to go around Glenburn again and see if anybody's putting out stuff at the last minute. And you thought I was going to leave you hanging. Yep, it works. Oh, by the way, the iron works as well. Alright, I just went out to Ransom Township and there was absolutely nothing. All I saw was one gas grill sitting out. I just drove around a few roads. I didn't see anything sitting out. Nobody put anything out. So I'll go back to Glenburn and see if there's anything else. Alright, back in Glenburn. I'm hitting a few streets I didn't hit yesterday, and some of the same streets I'm hitting, finding some stuff. And I'll park right here and look. There's a couple spots here. Stopped for a quick break and just taking a look at one thing that I found. It's kind of unusual. I can't even figure out what it is. Some type of telescoping pole with wheels on it. The wheels fold up. Whatever it is, it looks like it's brand new. It's got these little hooks on the top. And some type of locking pin. It says place pump here. I have no idea what this is. Sharps compliance. Pitch it. Senior 4 pole. I'm gonna have to look this up online and figure out what this is. Alright, I just hit that tag sale house, the house I was at a couple of weeks ago, doing a tag sale. And I just loaded up with some more stuff. They put a lot more stuff out. Alright, the next morning, unloading part 2. Let's see what we got. Alright, all this stuff is from Glenburn. I went back around, hit some of the same streets again, and then hit some streets I didn't hit the first day. Not as much as the first day, but still some pretty good stuff. Let's first start off with that tag sale house. I went back to that, and there was some more stuff out. All of these boxes with air pillows and bubble wrap. There's a house across the street that had this. It's a different type of air pillow. And all this packing paper. Continue with the tag sale house. There's a piece of ephemera here inside a tube. A copy of the New York Times, October 31st, 1891. I'll have to read through this and see exactly what this is. But it was in this tube. 2 yearbooks. I don't know what school this is. A bunch of timers. 4 timers and some vintage ice skates. Those could be quite valuable. Clipper, Olympic quality. Those I don't know anything about. I'm going to have to research those. But I think they can be quite valuable. And here's the original price tag. Oh, they had $8 on them. This I remember being at the tag sale. It's a portable sewing machine cover. And they actually wanted $5 for it. It's unbelievable. It's no wonder they didn't sell anything. So that might be sellable. Somebody might be looking for a cover. And once again at the tag sale house, these flags. These little cloth flags on a pole. Packing peanuts, bubble wrap, and wrapping paper. Alright, at another house, 2 vintage Fisher speakers. They look like they're in pretty good condition. A little damage right there. I'll have to test these and see if they work. Another piece of pressure treated. A vintage folding chair. And a small director's chair. It's all complete, just needs to be cleaned. I hope I can clean this. The seat is quite dirty, but it's got some funny writing on it. The LSMHS. Obviously some high school, I don't know what that is. Just extremely dirty. I'm going to have to try to clean this. Seat seems to be pretty solid. Alright, next is a Tonka truck, a bulldozer. This I dug out of a box. It was in the bottom of a box I had to dig through. There's a bunch of junk in the box, and then dug down through the box and found this at the bottom of a box. That's something I'll have to research as well, see what it's worth. In one house, I just grabbed this whole lot, some more pipe, some pieces of vinyl, it's not worth anything, and some little toy bats. These are just plastic. Some more pipe, and this little container's not worth anything, it's all cracked. One little wooden bat, Franklin T-ball. And here's more plumbing pipe. Piece of 3" and 3/4. Yep. And a nice big TV box. This is great for shipping. A large flat item. Yesterday when I stopped, I was looking at a pole with wheels on it, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was. And I was reading the box, and I was misreading the box, and in the middle of the night I figured out what it was. And so has anyone guessed what it was? Alright, it's an IV pole. I misread this as 4. And it's IV pole. But pitch it, I don't understand why it says pitch it. It's a strange name. But here it is. I just don't understand what the term pitch it means. It's a strange way to name an IV pole. Other than a couple of small little dents in the pole, this looks like it's brand new. And I still don't understand why it says place pump here. It must be some sort of medical pump or something. And it has this locking pin, I guess, that goes in here to keep it from falling. Keep the pole from falling down. None of the legs are bent. All the wheels are in good shape. Like all I said was a couple little dents and scratches on the pole. So see if we can sell that. So that was a couple of fun days. Now I've got to sort through this stuff, put it away. Some of the stuff I'll save for later. You may have noticed not too much furniture. A couple of chairs. Between the Waverly cleanup and this cleanup, I'm kind of staying away from the furniture. I've still got furniture from last year that still hasn't sold, so I'm kind of staying away from the furniture. Market for furniture is just completely dead. Unless I find a really good period piece of furniture this year while I'm out at yard sales and things, I'm going to stay away from furniture. So that's it for this one. As I said, a couple of fun days. We'll see you next time.